Hello and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be working on stage 16 of the Robocop from Fanhome. Let me go ahead and find my knife because I put it away yesterday during the stream, actually after cleaning up after the stream. And then we'll get the parts out. Speaking of which, I put them away, but they're close by. I did put my screwdriver, or not screwdrivers, but screws away as well. Well, that's not supposed to be like that. After waiting for months, this part is actually, this part was not in the plastic that it was supposed to be, and this is pretty chewed up. And that damage right there looks like it'll be underneath, but still, that paint might not be bubbled like that. Quality control is slipping a little bit there, Fanhome. Like I said, this should have been in here and should have stayed in there, but something happened to it in the 4 months it took them to ship anything. So let me get the screws over here. And if anything is broken, I will be... Oh, that's nice. Make sure I don't throw the bag away with something in it. Just sitting there loose. Truly, the quality control at Fanhome has slipped a lot. Because if I remember right, and I'd have to go back and watch the first video, which I don't do that very often. But if I remember right, these parts were all bagged. Not really happy. Sorry, rant over. Good God, I'm already 2 minutes into the video. So let's go ahead and open up the book and take a look at what we have to do. So, I say so a lot, sorry. Okay, we got the inner left calf, the ankle joint support, ankle joint washer, the spring, and two of each kind of screw. Let's see. I don't know why, but I did not have a flag to put into the RM screws. Does not appear to be an RM screw. That's a QP. Looks like my screws are kind of all over the place here. But I will put the spare RM screw in here. Not sure what that is. Hopefully I will not need the spare screw. Matter of fact, one thing that they have started doing on one build, on the ET build, is they have stopped sending spare screws, which is okay, kind of. Unless, of course, when you get to a point and you need that spare screw, if they haven't sent you one, that's going to really suck. So let me throw the FM screw in here. And so far, I've been pretty lucky that I have not needed any of the spare screws. Occasionally, I have needed one here, one there. But usually, I don't need the spare screws. I end up with a ton of extras. Like, I think AM screws are very common in these builds, and you have them forever and you never use them. Okay, so let's actually build. So I got the foot here from last time. So we're going to put this little gear piece here. And you can see it has teeth. They're going to line up with the teeth on there. And they show it going with the little tab sticking out, going up towards the top like that. I'm just looking, okay, because that the keyway here on this part when it goes over it is going to catch that, or should catch that. So the spring's going to go onto here, and then we're going to look at these screws and go, what idiot just set them out there without making sure that he had the right, had them in some semblance of order. So now I get a look at the RM, because that's the one I need. We're going to take a look, because there's a slight difference between the two of them. And the screw head is, or the screw threads themselves are what the real difference is. This is the RM here. Let's get the oil out. Dip the screw in. Set this over top, making sure to line up that one piece with the keyway. I'll show that in just a second. Let me get the screw started. So you can see right there that little tab is lined up with the keyway here. And then you're going to tighten this down. Let me see if it says it. Tighten the screw, fix it. Okay. It does not say how tight to tighten it, so I'm going to tighten it until it's good. It's good and tight. Does that? Maybe, maybe not. It'll move. And if, as long as it's not encased and you can't get to it, I was going to check the one on the other foot, but it doesn't have it. It doesn't say not to tighten it. I'm just looking. I think there's enough room that it could actually, yeah, okay. That's all I wanted to make sure that I get one click out of it. It is loose enough to where you can move the ankle joint. Again, on with many of these, you're never going to actually move it, but it's good to be able to make sure that it's going to actually be movable. So the next thing you're going to do, and it says exactly that, check to make sure that it can rotate a few degrees back and forth. Then we're going to take the left foot and we're going to attach this piece. And I'm looking to see, it looks like, because the picture does not show the outside, it only shows the inside, but it does, this is identifiable in the picture. This is going to slot on here. Just looking, this is going to slot on here with this. This post is going to line up with this hole, smaller post with that hole there. I think, yeah, like that. They're going to match up together like that. I'm going to put the screw in, the FM screw, but I'm not going to try and move it at this time once that screws in, because with just this one screw in there, it is a iffy proposition as to whether that screw would snap if you tried to rotate it. There are going to be other pieces that go on here to support this thing, I'm pretty sure. Let me see if I can get that back in there, because it popped out. Okay, come on, out of there, screw. Come on. Maybe I'll have to line it up with the screw in there. Let's see if it's going to catch. There we go. So yeah, with that small screw in there and with how tight this is, I don't want to try and move it because it's probably going to snap. I'm guessing a screw is going to go through here. Not sure if one's going to go through here, but I'm pretty sure one's going to go all the way through to the other side there, which is going to catch in here and should hold that piece together, keep it from snapping. So with that, that is all there is to do in this stage. Hope you're enjoying this build. I'm liking it. I'm still a little bit bitter about 4 months of no parts, but I'll get over it, hopefully. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to be notified of any time I post new content. Come on over to Hobby Time Modelers on Facebook, YouTube, and Discord. Links will be in the description. See what we're doing. We had a bunch of people join. I think it was 3, which was more than we've had in join the Discord in a long time. But it's a great place to be. Lots of chat going on. Like, subscribe. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. Thank you for stopping by, and take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I'll see you on the next video.